Hi there, welcome to Buffalo Wild Wings for the third annual Future Stars Signing Day Special. I'm Daryl Smith bringing you tonight's broadcast. We will be interviewing players from Loranger, Ponchatoula, AMITE, Live Oak, and also Oak Forest who are with us tonight. Some of the brightest stars in the area and hopefully future stars at the next level. We hope you enjoy the program. We'll be back in just a moment with Coach Sammy Messina from Loranger High School.
Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anton's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anton's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule.
That's Anton's Chiropractic Care. 105 South Cherry Street in Hammond, across from the Columbia Theater. Their phone number is 985-542-1640.
When you want it done right the first time, take it to Jim's Paint and Body Shop. With over 30 years of automotive body repair and painting experience, Jim's works on all makes and models. Jim's is family owned and operated, all work is guaranteed, estimates are free, and all insurance claims are welcome.
Jim's Paint and Body Shop, 55461 East Durbin Road in Independence. You can email them at jimspaint@att.net.
Bootsy's is your #1 fuel stop in Ponchatoula. Gas for your car or food for the body.
That's Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 985-386-3034. You can find them at 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula and on the web at gobootsies.com.
Tax season's here and I know you finna get that big old check.
We packed, stacked, and crammed the lot full of cars at the low before tax season prices.
Remember, 0% financing, $100 every 2 weeks, and no credit check.
Just that gas, the name you know.
Tired of running through fast food drive-thrus and feeling unsatisfied afterwards? Then Master Chef is the place to go. Master Chef serves homemade breakfast, hot plate lunches, hamburgers, po' and seafood. They're open for breakfast and lunch on Monday through Saturday till 2 p.m. and dinner on Thursday and Friday till 9 p.m.
Master Chef is located at 1005 West Oak Street in AMITE.
When you need a pharmacy, Drive-In Drugstore has just what the doctor ordered. Located at 228 South 1st Street in AMITE, Drive-In Drugstore is ready to give you the personal attention and customer service you deserve. We fill all of your prescription needs promptly and carefully, and we're happy to answer questions or concerns you may have about a particular medication. We also stock an extensive selection of over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and herbal supplements for your health and well-being. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 8 to 2. We accept most prescription insurance plans and Medicare drug discount programs. Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE.
Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings. They are at 2730 West Thomas Street in Hammond. The phone number is 985-419-0101.
We're going to start off tonight with Coach Sammy Messina for the Loranger Wolves. Sammy, your 13th season there, another successful season, playoff bound, and some more kids going to the next level.
Yeah, we did. We had little struggles early in the year, and we were able to turn things around when we got into district, and make our fifth appearance in the playoffs in a row, and make it to the second round 5 years in a row. So it was a pretty good year for us. Well,
you also, this is a few years in a row here where you got kids going to that next level. It's becoming a tradition there at Loranger.
Well, they're getting opportunities. They've had some good people helping them and talking for them, and but they're putting a quality product on the field, and it goes into all the work that they've done to get to that point.
Tell us a little bit about this group we're going to be talking to in a few minutes here tonight.
We've got a few young men over there that been with us the last couple of years, and they put in time and effort in what we asked them to do. Really spirited guys, play hard, work hard, put in that extra effort that it takes to be successful. A couple of them been with us for 1 year, one of them for 2. But, they bought into what we're trying to get accomplished, and that's part of that team concept at our school. And, they've thrived in it, and, and got themselves an opportunity to play at the next level. And, that's one of the things they're trying to do is to help further their education, and hopefully they take advantage of that.
Well, we talked about this last year, and they set the tone for the next year's class too, the way they work and the way they prepare. And when they see the success with this group, it's got to make your juniors want to work harder for next year.
Right. Well, over the last 5 years or so, we've kind of set a standard of things we expect out of the kids in our program, and each year they seem to far outreach that expectation and believe in what we try to teach and what we try to do with our coaches, our kids, and our school. You know, we're fortunate to be at one of the better schools, the best school in Tangipahoa Parish, in my opinion, and you know, they put that effort in everywhere: classroom, practice field, game night. And you know, this is just some of the benefits of that hard work in all areas. It's not just about football, it's about what they've done to prepare themselves both in the classroom and outside the classroom to get an opportunity. And now, you know, to take that next level, they need to make the most of that opportunity.
Well, you know, absolutely. Now, you have to have the grades to move that level, but now they look so much at character and everything else in today's times that you've got to be a real special young man to make it to the next level. And obviously, you're doing a great job over there at LaRondre on the field and off the field. We appreciate you coming by. We've enjoyed watching y'all over the years, and we look forward to it again next year.
I appreciate it, man. It's been a real good time so far, and we're looking forward to getting started again. And
we'll talk to some of these LaRondre young men right after the break.
Future Stars 2015 is underwritten in part by Anton Chiropractic Care in Hammond, Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Bootsy's Gas and Deli in Ponchatoula, Master Chef in AMITE, Just Add Gas in Albany with over 160 cars in stock, and Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE. Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings.
And we're here with LaJourney Jackson, one of the big offensive linemen for the LaRondre Wolves, a two-time All-District performer and one-time All-State honorable mention, had 32 pancake tackles, had no sacks against this year, and you are moving on to the next level to play at Miles College.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your season last year with the Wolves and what you learned there from Coach Messina there at LaRondre that helped you get to the next level.
Yes, sir. I can tell you that. It was a very fun experience the first time I came there. I came there my junior year. You know, I came there out of shape. Not used to like being a team thing at what the school I went to before. And basically I learned how to be a team player, become a leader, and just become a better person, become a better man.
And it also helps to be on a successful team. Y'all made it to the playoffs both seasons you were there. Didn't go quite as far as you maybe would have wanted to in your dreams, but hey, it's always fun to get there, and y'all had a lot of success there. So, offensive guard, is that what you're projecting to be at? Or are they going to play you both ways at Miles? Have they talked to you yet?
I'm ask everything. It was fun to go to the playoffs 2 years in a row. It was very fun. Of course, we all dream about going all state, going to the dome and playing in front of everybody, but reality sets in, but it was fun to go both years. To say that we actually did that, it was pretty fun. To be honest, like throughout my whole life, I always wanted to play defensive line, but the team always needed an offensive player, and I always stepped up to the plate. Whenever a spot was open, because I knew the team needed it, and not necessarily what I wanted, but it was the team needed, and so that's what I had to do.
And have you talked to the coach at Miles? Is he considering playing you both ways up there?
To be honest, we haven't talked about that yet. But as soon as I get on the phone with him or I talk to him, get in person with him, I'll be the first thing I want to talk to him about.
Now, Miles College is in Birmingham, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you're going to be a long way away from home. What are you going to miss most from home going that far away?
I miss the good food. I miss the food.
Knew that answer was coming. Mom's cooking, right?
Oh man, nothing beats Louisiana food. Nothing beats it at all.
So what are you planning on majoring in when you go there? I'm sure you've thought about your academic career once you get to Miles College. You have something in mind?
Yes, sir. I want to go into the more of the science field, the field of science. It was always something as a little kid I always loved to do. And it's just something I always, I want to, maybe a football didn't work out, I want to become a professor of some sorts. Maybe, expand my horizon,
Well, good luck to you up at Miles College. I'm sure we'll be kept posted in the local media here and keep everybody on track of what you're going through up there. We appreciate you coming in tonight.
Oh, man, it's an honor. It's an honor.
That was LaJourney Jackson from LaRondre High School, offensive lineman. Moving on. Next up tonight will be Cody Watts, a big play wide receiver for the LaRondre Wolves. 45 catches, 850 yards, 13 touchdowns. Also had 20 rushes for 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. Played on the defensive side of the ball, had 3 interceptions, was first team All-District at wide receiver. Cody is also moving on to go to Miles College. It's got to be fun going with teammates.
Yes, sir, it really is. Like, you know, I've been on a journey for like all my life since of high school, and going there with him it's gonna be really good. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun with him.
Well, Cody, I've watched you over the years there at Laranja doing some of the broadcasts for the local stations here, and you've made a lot of big plays for this Laranja team over the years. So tell me, what did the coaches at Miles look at and see in you to think that you can go to the next level and be successful? Speed, agility, route running, or just everything?
I think it probably was everything. You know, I really don't know, but I'm glad to just go there and play football.
So tell me a little bit about your experience there at Laranja. You're going to be moving on from a great program where y'all had a lot of success and a lot of big wins.
Yeah, Coach Messina, all the coaches there, they were great coaches. And I really appreciate everything they did. The great players that they were there, the students, everything, you know. They really helped us out, and they supported us every day, every game, and that's all I wanted in a school, especially from Laranja, and that's what I got.
Well, speaking of students, you're moving on to college. Do you have any idea what you want to major in or what you would like to become one day?
Not really, not yet.
Hey, it's hard to make that decision at a young age. Miles College, once again, a long way from home, moving away from mom and dad. Is that something you wanted to do going into college, or this was just what happened?
It wasn't at first, but, you know, moving away really shows us how you grow up, you know, and I guess it was time for me to grow up, so moving away is going to teach me a lot of things, but, you know, of course I'm going to miss my mom and families, but I think I'm old enough to do it, so.
Moving into the next level as a wide receiver, what do you think is the biggest thing you have to work on to be successful at the next level?
Definitely my route running. You know, you can never get better at running the routes, but I really want to work on my hands because that's what I believe I was lacking at a little bit this year, but that's what I really.
Well, Cody, we wish you a lot of success at the next level. We're going to miss seeing you making those big plays for Laranja High School. Coming up next, Tredarian Brown from Laranja High School, a defensive tackle. Had 60 tackles this year with 5 sacks, his first team all-district, and he is also going to Miles College. And y'all got half the team going there. It's going to be like home away from home at Miles College, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're going to have a very good experience out there. It's a pretty nice school. It feels like home.
Okay, well, let's start out about your experiences there with the Wolves at Laranja. Coach Messina and his staff. You've been there, and y'all had a lot of success. Tell me a little bit about your experience at Laranja.
My experience at Laranja was great, man. I love the coach. I love what they did for us. You know, I had fun. I grown to learn and grown to know people, see people for what they really are. And I had a great experience out there at Laranja High.
Well, moving on to Miles College, I'm assuming you're going to be playing the big defensive tackle out on the line there. Are you the big middle and man in the middle, stop the run?
Yes, sir, man. I can stop the run, rush the passer. Anything they need me to do out there in Miles, I can do it.
So once again, I was talking to your teammates there. That's a long way from home. What are you going to miss most about this area?
It feel the same out there. The most I'm going to miss probably is my family. You know, because I ain't used to being that far from home for that longer period of time.
A good way to grow up quick, right? Being away from home that much, and you're going to the next level. It'll be a big, it's like starting over for you, going there as a freshman, trying to contend with some of these guys that are 3 years and much more developed. What do you think you have to work on the most to be successful there at Miles College?
I have to work on my upper body strength and my speed, you know. But I think I have the motor to do whatever they want me to do, so whatever they ask, I can do it.
Well, you know, I've talked a lot over the years with guys, and you see them, and they all have talent here. But the one thing you said is true: the motor. The guys that play hard every play usually are more successful. And you sound like you got the right idea going up there to Miles College. It ought to be fun with your teammates. So we want to thank you for coming out tonight. This is Tredarian Brown from Laranja High School. Once again, coming up next, another Laranja Wolf, Mr. Cody James. 68 carries, 700 yards, and 11 touchdowns, 22 catches, 300 yards. He is first team all-district, and Cody is undecided about where he's going, weighing his options right now. So Cody, tell us a little bit about your decision-making process on which school you want to go to, and if you want to mention a couple of offers you might have, you can talk to us about that.
Well, I've narrowed it down to Miles and Nicholls State. I've been wanting to go to Nickel State since I was, since I first got in high school. So that's probably what I'm going to go.
So the Nickel State is something you look for your whole life, but then you got Miles sitting there with 3 of your high school teammates. That's got to be a little bit of a pull on you, them wanting you to go there with them.
It is tough because, you want to be with your teammates, make you feel more at home. But Nickel's is not too far away, so, it's not too big of a deal for me.
Well, we talked to the guys early on there, and one of the big men, LeJourne, was talking about being away from home and missing the food. There at Nichols, you're going to get just as good of food if you decide to go there. Tell me a little bit about your experience at LaRondre. I know you were banged up a little bit this year, but you've been a big play guy for those Wolves over the years, and y'all have had a lot of success there at LaRondre.
Well, I just like the culture at LaRondre. Everybody around is helpful. It's all good people, so I just love going there. When they came, made my senior class better. We just bonded as teammates. I just love it around there.
And a lot of success, made it to the playoffs the last 5 years in a row, as Coach Messina said. And once again, you get into the high school area, you have the success, and now it's like going to start over at a university. What do you think is the biggest thing you have to work on to be successful, and what do you think is your best asset going to the next level?
I think I need to get bigger first off, and the most important thing to me is, I think the best thing on me is probably my IQ and vision. I think that's going to take me a long way, and I feel like I got the edge on most players.
Speaking of IQ, do you know what you want to study in school, whichever school you go to?
Kinesiology.
Kinesiology, that's a good program. Well, Cody, thank you so much for being here tonight. We appreciate you coming out. Also, good luck to you at the next level. That was Cody James from LaRondre High School. We'll be back with more Future Stars right after the break.
Future Stars 2015 is underwritten in part by Anton Chiropractic Care in Hammond, Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Bootsie's Gas and Deli in Ponchatoula, Master Chef in AMITE, Just Add Gas in Albany with over 160 cars in stock, and Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE. Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings.
We're here with the principal of AMITE High School, Teran Perry, to talk about the status of AMITE and also bring up one of our young men from the basketball program, James Harvey. Mr. Perry, your first year at AMITE High School. It's a high school that's tradition-wise, football is king, but they have athletes in every sport up there. Tell me about how it's going that first year up there.
This first year at AMITE High School has been absolutely phenomenal so far. As you can see, we have quite a few athletes who are on their way to college at this point, and that's something that we're very proud of. So things have been going well.
And they reload every year, it seems like. Another trip to the Dome, and although unsuccessful, coming out with the state championship, a huge year for the AMITE Warriors. Now tell me about the basketball program. We got James Harvey waiting in the wings to talk about. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, indeed. Coach Cox, everyone knows that Coach Cox has been doing a phenomenal job with the basketball team at AMITE High School. At this point, we have Mr. James Harvey, and the good thing about James Harvey is that James performs extremely well on and off the court. He's a scholar, what you would typically call a scholar athlete. So we're very proud of James. We're very proud of our boys and girls basketball team at AMITE High School.
Like I said, it's a football school, but you got all these other programs, and sometimes they get a little overshadowed, but success breeds, people coming out to watch them, and it's a good step having somebody moving up to a big school like McNeese. Mr. Perry, thank you for coming out and talking to us tonight. We appreciate it. We're going to bring James Harvey in a second to talk to him about going to McNeese.
Thank you for having me.
James Harvey, a basketball shooting guard, 29 points a game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Like we said, going to McNeese. So tell me a little bit about yourself, James. I have not seen you play. 29 points a game, you must be filling it up pretty good.
Yes, sir. Just a hard worker, just trying to get better every day, man.
So 29 points a game, 3-point shooter, or you just take it to the rack?
I try to do a little bit of everything. I try to, work on just getting better at every part of my game, really.
Well, I look back when I played in high school and I played basketball, and I didn't average 29 a game, but we also didn't have the 3-point line, so I had no help. Telling my age there, folks. So tell me, how is the AMITE team doing so far?
We're doing pretty good. I don't think our record really shows, how good of a team we really are, but we're getting better and better every game. And I feel like we're going to do very well going into the playoffs.
All right, now tell me a little bit about why McNeese. What drew you to McNeese University?
Well, when I went on my visit, they seemed like a very family-oriented school, real close-knit together, and, man, I just felt like they would, support my every decision going forward.
Well, AMITE High School, like I said, famous for football. Y'all trying to put the basketball on the map this year. I know when we played them, I went to Hammond. always a battle, always had a lot of
Yes,
talent. So what else are you thinking about McNeese going academic-wise? You heard Mr. Perry talk about your good grades and being academic. You must have something in mind you wanted to be in college.
I'm a major in psychology, you know, and that's gonna be my major, and I'm gonna try to be a psychologist, you know, after going finishing from McNeese.
So you got to tell me, being in a psychology, wanting to do that, you have to use that on the court when you're trying to psych out your opponents, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Some
sir.
people call it trash talking, but if you use it the right way, it could be psychology, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, James, we appreciate you coming out tonight, and good luck at McNeese University. And when you get up there, we have another local kid from the Hammond area, Amber Donez, on the girls team that went to St. Thomas, and they were just here at Southeastern a couple of weeks ago. So a couple of local talents up at McNeese. Good luck to you, and thank you for coming out tonight.
Thank you.
That's James Harvey, basketball star from AMITE High School. We'll be back with Coach Foster and the AMITE Warriors football players.
Future Stars 2015 is underwritten in part by Anton Chiropractic Care in Hammond, Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Bootsy's Gas and Deli in Ponchatoula, Master Chef in AMITE, Just Add Gas in Albany with over 160 cars in stock, and Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE. Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Now we're here with Coach Alden Foster from the AMITE Warriors. We're going to be talking to some of his football players. Got a long list of guys moving to the next level. Coach Foster, coming off another great season where you made it to the Dome, came up a little short of that state title, but seeing all these guys signing is a testament to your program up there and what you've done over the past 7 years at AMITE High School.
Well, it's truly a blessing to have them kids have a chance to further their childhood dream. AMITE fell in love with it a long time ago, and you know, those kids worked hard. I mean, and we just beat the bushes, and that's the goal, is to get them. You want to win a state championship, but I tell people, my championships are those kids that go on and graduate and do something with themselves. And for us to have 9 out of the 12 seniors to sign a scholarship is truly a testament of their hard work and also the program.
Well, it is, because, you know, it's not just having talent on the field. They have to be good in the classroom and also be good, upstanding citizens, because we know in today's times they look at that a lot more than they used to.
Well, that's one of my goals when I fought so hard to go back home to AMITE. You know, because one of the college coaches told me when I was at St. Helena, he said, man, he looked at my kids' grades, and we were sending kids to Tulane and everywhere from St. Helena. He said, y'all going to class, but those guys in AMITE are just playing football. You know, and they kind of struck a nerve, you know, because you being from there, and I was blessed to be All-State on the field and academic All-State. You know, and my goal was to change the culture of AMITE, and we've been blessed to do that, I mean, for us kids going to school. And, I mean, we don't have the direct line to Southwest like they had before. And so we feel we changed the culture and made them concentrate more on academics as well as athletics.
Well, you know, I've seen a lot of your games over here. We've been really involved watching AMITE, and I tell you, it's been a pleasure watching the talent and the coaching and the success that you've had up there. It's always entertaining football. And, you know, the thing about AMITE is they always talk about, well, they never run out of players. They always reload. There's a lot of talent always comes through AMITE High School.
Yeah, without a doubt. And like I told someone, you know, that was, you know, of course you want to go to a good situation. These kids, you know, a lot of programs kind of went down, but we maintained. And out of 7 years we were there, we won 6 district championships in a district that was tougher, as tough from top to bottom as it's been, you know, used to back in the day. It was AMITE Independence Day and everybody else.
Right.
But I mean, on any given Friday night and throughout this district in the 7 years we've been there, we were successful. And so it's just a compliment to the kids and the hard work and the dedication, and also to my staff, you know, and the people that stuck with the program. But you had people, you know, and it got frustrating. You know, you got people that stopped coming to the game because I was the coach, and the kids fought through that. I mean, we played Booker T. Washington. You might have had 200 people at the game in the playoffs. We played the next week against Port Allen, which is a good quality team. We might be 500, but when we go to Jennings the following week, it's standing room only. But these kids, you know, they have tough skin. They're ready for life. You know, they've seen the bandwagoners. You know what I'm saying? They've seen the front runners when it's going good, and so they fought through that. And they was like, Coach, man, we just want to play ball. And my hats off to these kids because they persevered through it all. These guys were blessed to do something that most kids dream of, and that's to play in the state championship twice. You know, we came up short both times, but and won semifinal in their 4 years. So it's just a blessing to see them sign a scholarship through all the hard work, because that's in the 4 years, that's 15, and 14 games. I mean, so that's 44 games right there, you know. So, I mean, like I told Miles College when they signed him, you're getting kids that are used to winning. You're getting kids that are used to being coached hard because, you know, they know my reputation. And so that's what I'm excited about, these kids that going on to the next level.
And that is, to me, is very important, moving to the next level in a smaller school that may be trying to build that winning, and they get kids that are used to winning. And your kids have won a lot over the years. And, Coach, we appreciate you coming out tonight. And we're going to be moving on to some of your players here to talk to them. And much success to you at your next stop, as we're going to be sad to see you leave as you're moving on to a new chapter in your life and a new challenge.
It's a new challenge. Like I said, I've been blessed to be successful throughout my coaching career. You know, and it's an opportunity that presented itself that, you know, a bigger, you know, it gives a chance to play at the top level. And then everybody in the profession, they want to see how good they really are. And, you know, I feel that I've been a bridge builder at my house. You know, like I said, we've got the grades right, the kids, and we leave them in great shape. They got 13 starters back. You talking about Kenneth Harrell, 3,500-yard rusher.
Absolutely.
Devontae Smith, arguably the best sophomore receiver in the country. Elijah Walker, he was my nephew. You know, so I mean, they got guys coming back. Jeffrey Devon, I go on and on. So they're in good shape. You know, all they have to do is maintain and come in because they got a good group of kids. But they're good. The kids understand the academic side of it too. You know, and that was the thing. I think, you know, in your legacy, when you leave here, you want to be known as a bridge builder. And when you build, you open opportunities for other people. And I feel we were able to do that while we were at AMITE. And it's another challenge at East St. John. But it's also, you know, I have a daughter that's going to be hopefully going to college in 4 years. So sometimes you got to make some decisions. You know, that was a factor too, you know, for the financial side of it.
Well, Coach, I feel like I know you a little bit, and even though you're moving on to East St. John, you're going to have one eye on these AMITE Warriors. I know you are hometown. You never give up on them.
Well, I've been an AMITE Warriors. I've been a manager. I started off as a manager in 1983. We didn't have billy ball, so, I mean, once a Warrior, always a Warrior.
Well, Coach, thank you for coming out. We're going to move next to our first player from AMITE High School, which is Brad Porter. He is a defensive end linebacker, 72 tackles, 27 sacks, 34 tackles for loss. Yeah. First team All-State in 3A District, 8-3A defensive MVP, All-District this year and All-District in 2012, moving on to play for the Southern Jaguars.
Yes,
Brad,
sir.
Congratulations. This has got to be a big day for you.
Yes, sir.
You're moving on to Southern, but tell me a little bit about your experience of what went on at AMITE High School and what really relished playing football there at the high school level.
Playing in high school was great, just like playing every day with my teammates, learning new things from Coach Foster, just building a young man out of me, just doing best for my team and trying to win games and just making All-State, All-District. My accomplishment was just great for me with my team. Signing 9 players today was good. Best class come through here to sign players.
Well, you're used to a lot of success, 2 trips to the Dome and a loss in the state semifinals, so a lot of players don't get to do that once, much less 3 times. You're moving on to Southern. Tell me why Southern.
Southern, just the environment, the teammates, my coach. Like I feel like more at home to me. And my visit, I took like they players just showed me around like a big brother and just like showed me just like the right path. They taught me good things to do, what not to do, and just told me just like come there, ball, grind, focus on your schoolwork, and just be a young man and play for your teammates and just do the right thing in classroom and just be a family and win a SWAC championship.
Well, it's a little ways away over in Baton Rouge, but not too far from home. What are you going to miss most about not being at home and being out on your own?
Nothing. My mama staying in Baton Rouge like 5 minutes from the campus, so right at home to me.
Oh, well, that's perfect then. What do you want to do in school when you get there?
Go to law school, be a football coach. I haven't decided yet.
So if you can't win a law case, you can scare them to death with that stare, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, Brad, congratulations. You've been a big star for the AMITE Warriors, and good luck to you over at Southern. Hope you have just as much success there as you've had at AMITE. Coming up next, Brandon Burton, cornerback, wide receiver, 8 interceptions, 80 tackles, 4 touchdowns, going on to Louisiana College. Well, Brandon, Louisiana College, up near Alexandria, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Louisiana College and why you wanted to go there.
So it's a small campus. Everything is right there, walking distance. I mean, when I took my visit, it just felt like home to me. And I knew that's where I wanted to spend my next 4 years.
Now, like I was talking to Brad about, you've had a lot of success there at AMITE, a couple of trips to the Dome, always in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
can you bring that winning attitude to Louisiana College? And that's what some of these colleges are looking for, guys that are used to winning.
Yes, sir.
What does it take to win? Tell me what the hard work or the preparation. What do you do most?
It's just hard work and staying focused, working hard always.
Now, let me ask you a question. Once you move to the next level, these guys get to be a little faster, a little bigger. Everybody's at the same thing. So what do you have to work on to be successful at the next level?
I mean, just work on what you normally do. Just get better at everything that you're already good at.
All right, let me ask you one question about the school there. You going to school, you have to have something to major in. Do you know what you want to do when you get to Louisiana College?
Yes, I want to major in criminal justice.
And what do you want to do with that degree? A policeman or?
I want to be like a private
investigator. That's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Well, Brandon, you had a lot of success here at AMITE. We've enjoyed watching you over the years. I hope you have the same amount of success here at Louisiana College. And you're also getting to go with one of your high school teammates over there who we'll be speaking to next.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about what it is to be going with somebody you know. I'm sure, hopefully, y'all will be roommates. Y'all are close.
Yes,
and
sir.
What will that be like?
I mean, it'll make things a lot easier because once, like, if you want to give up on it, and you know, like, you have kind of have your teammate relying on you to be there.
And speaking of that teammate, it is Lamontez Terrell. We're going to talk to him next. Brandon, thank you so much for coming in. Good luck to you up at Louisiana College.
All right, thank you.
Our next player is Lamontez Terrell, a wide receiver tight end from AMITE, heading to Louisiana College. As we said, 4 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. So, Lamontez, we were just talking to Brandon about going with a teammate. What does that mean to you to be able to go with him to the next step and next level?
It means a lot, you know, just to have somebody you're familiar with. You won't be all alone. You know, somebody to work out with and just progress and hopefully get a starting spot one day.
And hopefully somebody to push you when you're down and to help you when you're up. So, tell me a little bit about your experience at AMITE High School. A lot of success there being a Warrior.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun, you know, meeting new people, never really having to worry about, like, are we going to have a winning season or, like, you know, or, like, if we really going to, you know, not win. Like, I'm in a winning program, so it's a lot of fun. You know?
Absolutely. Tell me about Louisiana College. Have you talked to any of the coaches there? What are they expecting you more as a wide receiver or a tight end?
Like, they really never said anything, but they're all about academics, you know. School first, football second, you know, got to progress and work on some stuff.
So I would imagine, I'm looking at you here, you're slender, put on some weight, you'll be a tight end, stay where you are, you'll probably be a wide receiver. So what do you want to do in school at Louisiana College? What is your focus going to be on?
I'm gonna focus on my academics, and, you know, I'm trying to major in psychology.
Psychology. Second player we've had tonight wants to be a psychologist. Well, let me tell you something. If you can carry the success you've had at AMITE to the next level, I'm sure you'll be a lot of wins there at Louisiana College. What are you going to miss most from home, though? That's a little ways away.
I'm going to miss AMITE High, you know. Bleed purple and gold. Once a warrior, always a warrior.
That's Lamontez Terrell. Thank you for coming out. Much success there at Louisiana College. We're going to take a break and come back with some more Warriors in just a moment.
Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anton's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anton's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule.
That's Anton's Chiropractic Care. 105 South Cherry Street in Hammond, across from the Columbia Theater. Their phone number is 985-542-1640.
When you want it done right the first time, take it to Jim's Paint and Body Shop. With over 30 years of automotive body repair and painting experience, Jim's works on all makes and models. Jim's is family owned and operated, all work is guaranteed, estimates are free, and all insurance claims are welcome.
Jim's Paint and Body Shop, 55461 East Durbin Road in Independence. You can email them at jimspaint@att.net.
Bootsy's is your #1 fuel stop in Ponchatoula. Gas for your car or food for the body.
That's Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 985-386-3034. You can find them at 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula and on the web at gobootsies.com.
Tax season's here, and I know you finna get that big old check.
We packed, stacked, and crammed the lot full of cars at the low before tax season prices.
Remember, 0% financing, $100 every 2 weeks, and no credit check.
Just that gas, the name you know.
Tired of running through fast food drive-thrus and feeling unsatisfied afterwards? Then MasterChef is the place to go. MasterChef serves homemade breakfast, hot plate lunches, hamburgers, po' and seafood. They're open for breakfast and lunch on Monday through Saturday till 2 p.m. and dinner on Thursday and Friday till 9 p.m.
MasterChef is located at 1005 West Oak Street in AMITE.
When you need a pharmacy, Drive-In Drugstore has just what the doctor ordered. Located at 228 South 1st Street in AMITE, Drive-In Drugstore is ready to give you the personal attention and customer service you deserve. We fill all of your prescription needs promptly and carefully, and we're happy to answer questions or concerns you may have about a particular medication. We also stock an extensive selection of over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and herbal supplements for your health and well-being. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 8 to 2. We accept most prescription insurance plans and Medicare drug discount programs. Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE.
Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings. They are at 2730 West Thomas Street in Hammond. The phone number is 985-419-0101.
And we're back with a contingent of AMITE Warriors heading up to Miles College over there in Birmingham, and we're going to start out with Desarius Downing, wide receiver cornerback for the Warriors. 38 catches, 12 touchdowns, 5 picks, and 50 tackles. Made a lot of big plays for the Warriors over the years. Tell us a little bit about your experience at AMITE High School.
It was a good experience, and had a lot of fun playing for them. And I don't think there'll be no other place like playing there.
Well, you know, a lot of guys don't get to make it to the playoffs, and y'all were there every year, a couple of trips to the Dome. How exciting was that for you?
It was good to be a part of something special, and we just one of the best in the parish. Even though we didn't win every game coming into the district, we still had faith every year that we was going, and we just played hard.
Well, y'all played hard, had a lot of success, like I said, with the Warriors. Now you're moving on to the next level. And how much better does it make it to be going with some of your teammates to the same college, and also a couple other players from La Ronge heading to the same school? A lot of Tangipahoa talent heading up that way.
Well, it felt good to go and play with some of the people you already know and played against. So you ain't got to go being scared and nervous. You already know people.
So Birmingham, Alabama is a long way from home. What are you going to miss about home most?
I don't know. It's a lot.
All right. Do you know what you want to do when you get into the academic part of school up at Miles College? Have you thought about that yet?
Yeah, I'm planning on majoring in sports medicine. And
sports medicine, that's a good field. Let me tell you, all the success you've had at AMITE will rub off on you when you get to Miles College, because you're bringing a winning tradition and a winning attitude. I'm sure you've worked hard up there. Thank you for coming out tonight. Good luck at you over at Miles College. That's Desarius Downing, wide receiver cornerback from AMITE High School. Coming up next, one of the big linemen, Fred Torrance from AMITE High School, also heading to Miles College. Now, Fred, they're letting you speak tonight here. Usually you just blocked away and let the other ones do the talking, so tell me about some of your experiences there at AMITE High School.
I had a lot of good experience, you know, some of the best times of my life, and I really didn't want it to end, so I'm still going to try to be around, try to come back from time to time.
So you played the offensive tackle, like we said, one of those unheralded positions. All the little Kenneth Harrell and those guys get all the credit, but guess what? Y'all are the ones who made it happen. You win the games in the trenches. Tell me what you learned at AMITE High School you think will translate into your success at Miles College.
I just learned a lot of different things and stuff, you know, learn how to carry yourself and stuff as a young man.
So why Miles College? What drew you to Miles College? Was it the fact you got a bunch of teammates going so you could be together with them, or was there something special when you made your visit?
Just a new experience, that's it.
So Miles College in Birmingham, what are you going to miss most from being home? I know you're going to tell me Mama's cooking, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
So going with these other teammates here, is that going to make it easier for you to transition to being away from home?
Yes, sir.
All right, Fred. Well, we appreciate you coming in tonight. Thank you for stopping by. Much success for you at Miles College with your other teammates. Coming up next, Devarius Henderson, quarterback from the AMITE Warriors. 30 touchdowns, 10 picks, 637 yards rushing, 8 rushing touchdowns, 2,100 yards passing. And you missed a game this year, so I know that could have been a little more. A lot of success there at the various you had there at AMITE. Tell me what made it special being a Warrior.
Just coming up when I was little, growing up at AMITE High School, being a Warrior fan base in the community, it helped me, inspired me to, be a Warrior fan, and that's all I knew all my life.
Well, we watched you over the years, and I think you have a big arm and a lot of talent back there. What do you think is the main thing you need to work on to be successful as a college quarterback?
Work on my craft, my accuracy, my speed, come do a threat quarterback.
Doing a lot of film work and all that, you have to be a studious person. So if you're a studious person in football, what are you going to do studious at Miles College as far as a major? What do you want to go into and what do you want to be?
I don't really know yet. I'm looking at it in school right now. It's my major, but I don't really know yet.
So tell me about moving on to Miles College with some of your teammates. How's that going to make it easier for you to transition?
Yes, sir, because, a lot of guys I grew up with, in my hometown, most of them coming to, play with me.
Well, we know we've seen a lot of big plays over the years from you there at AMITE. We expect to be hearing a lot about them at Miles College. Good luck to you up there at Miles College. And we're going to bring up now the next Devin Head, running back for the Warriors. 1,000-yard rusher with 12 touchdowns this year, also heading to Miles College. Have a seat, Devin. Tell me a little bit about being a Warrior. What does it mean to be a Warrior?
Man, being a Warrior, it means a lot. Coming from a small city, it's like coming from a small city, you got a lot of athletes. So, our Warrior program is all about coming out being a man. You got to work hard and play hard.
So, like we said, talking to everybody about all the success y'all had over the years, going to the playoffs and all that, what did you learn from those deep runs in the playoffs to come up short? It had to be a character builder for you.
It was tough coming up short, but it was all about just going in and making it the best experience ever.
So as a running back, what do you think is your best asset moving up to the next level playing college ball?
My best aspect is my strength and running hard, hitting the middle of the hole. That's just my best. That's how I feel my best aspect is.
So you like it between the tackles?
Yes, sir.
All right. Also moving to college with your teammates, that's got to be a big boost for you to make you more comfortable moving up there to Miles College, all the way over in Birmingham. You got to go miss this area, right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to miss it a lot. It's home. It's nothing like AMITE being AMITE. Purple and gold, bleed purple and gold, and I'm going back in purple and gold. So it means a lot.
Well, college is a big step, and also, it's not just the football; it's the going to school. Do you know what you want to do once you get there?
When I get there, I want to become a sports medicine trainer.
That's a good area to go into because as long as there's sports, there's going to be people getting hurt that need help.
Yes, sir.
Well, Devin, you've had a lot of success there at AMITE High. We've enjoyed watching you play over the years, and much success to you up at Miles College. So that's it for the Warriors here. They're heading to Miles College. We'll be back after just a quick break.
Future Stars 2015 is underwritten in part by Anton Chiropractic Care in Hammond, Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Bootsie's Gas and Deli in Ponchatoula, Master Chef in AMITE, Just Add Gas in Albany with over 160 cars in stock, and Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE. Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings.
And we're back here at Buffalo Wild Wings where tonight's Future Stars, the third annual Future Stars shows here. And we're here with Coach Greg Briggs of Live Oak High School. Coach Briggs, 5-year head coach over there. Last year went to the state championship game. Tell me something about your program over there and why you got some kids sitting here getting ready to go to the next level.
Well, I think we got a good program going over there. We're growing out there in that community, and a lot of people are moving out that way. Our numbers are up, and they continue to climb. Got a lot of very good guys out there, good baseball players, which obviously good baseball players are going to make you a very good coach. We had a good season last year, went 31-10, and made it to the state finals and got beat by Barb. And a lot of the reason, the good record and making it that far is these three guys that are standing next to me.
Well, success breeds success. Once you get that first year in there, if you make it there, the other guys look up and go, hey, they had success, they're moving to the next level. It builds your program, and obviously you're doing a great job of that over there at Live Oak.
Right, we got some good guys, and we had a lot of seniors this year, and these three guys are a part of that big senior class and doing a good job of leading the younger guys. And we talk about it all the time. We have to have good leadership, and we were fortunate to have a lot of starters back from last year, and these 3 guys are a big part of it.
Well, I know your season is coming up. Good luck to y'all this season, Coach, and I wish y'all another shot at that state title.
Thank you.
Coming up is the first player from Live Oak. It's going to be Michael Clavery, Live Oak High School baseball. He's a shortstop, 376 batting average, 12 doubles, 21 runs, 27 ribbies, heading to LSU Eunice. So, Michael, tell me a little bit about yourself, and as a shortstop, is defense your thing, or you're going to the next level for offense, or is it a combination?
I think I'm going for mostly a combination. My batting's, I'm not really much of a power hitter. I go for a lot of balls and gaps, you know, getting the job done. And defensive work, I just try to do what I can, maintain the defense and keep everybody positive. Something bad goes.
Well, I know over the years watching guys, especially infielders, that make the great plays and they mess up the routine plays, but the guys that could just make the steady plays seem to do well at the next level. So when you go to LSU Eunice, what is the thing you need to work on the most to be successful at the next level?
Probably my ability to not get down on myself when bad things happen. You know, I tend to blame myself a lot when I don't get the job done, so probably just forgetting about what happens and moving on.
Yeah, you got to have kind of just forget about it, go to the next at bat, but it's good holding yourself accountable for your actions. Going to school at LSU Eunice, what are you going to be majoring in? Because there's more to it than just playing the sports, right?
Yes, sir. I think I'm going to be majoring in medicine.
Wow. So obviously you're pretty smart in the classroom, and you learn on the field and use that to your advantage. So tell me the one thing you're going to miss most about Coach Briggs and Live Oak High School when you move to that next level.
I think I'm going to miss those little jokes that Coach Briggs makes every now and then. And I'm really going to miss the team that we have. You know, I grew up with a lot of the guys that play on this team. We've been playing since we've been really young. So I'm probably going to miss the kind of bond that we have.
Get a chance to make some new friends and some new bonding up there at LSU Eunice. I hope you a lot of success up there and success this season at Live Oak as y'all have your senior season coming up.
Thank you.
Next on the program will be Lenny Coonert, third base, second base, a utility infielder. As a junior, hit 386 with 3 home runs. All-state first team as a utility player, 10 doubles, 40 runs, heading to Wichita. Now, Wichita State, famous for basketball. I hadn't heard much about the baseball lately, but I know back in the day they were in the World Series a lot. How did you get all the way out there to Wichita?
Well, I was committed to LSU. The infield pitcher was too crowded, and they gave me a chance, gave me a good offer, and I wanted to take it, get a good early start there. They said as a freshman I have a good chance to play, so that'd be a really good chance for me to start early and make an impact somewhere. That's the main reason I wanted to go there.
Well, Lenny, that's a long way from home all the way out there. Tell me a little bit what you're going to miss around here as you move so far away.
I'm definitely going to miss my family and friends, but it's just time to grow up and get better while I'm up there. I mean, it's always going to make people better when you go away farther, so I'm looking forward to it.
So we talked about you playing second, third, more of a utility guy, but what do you think is going to be your position once you get to that next level?
At Wichita State, I'm planning to play second base. That's what they told me I should be focusing on the most, and staying and hitting lead off.
Much success last year at Live Oak. You got your senior season coming up with these guys that you're moving to the next level with. Tell me a little bit what you expect out of yourself and your team this season.
Well, I expect a big year out of myself and our team. We have high expectations this year. We got a lot of returning starters, 8 of us actually. So, I mean, we plan to go win state this year and not get runners up.
What is the one thing that you need to improve on to be a success at Wichita State?
Well, I need to learn to hit the curveball better. I mean, I'm a leadoff. I jump on early fastballs in college. I know it's going to be a lot more off speed and getting used to that. If I could just work on that, I'll be fine. Also, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff off the field as far as in the classroom. What do you want to go into over there at Wichita State? Physical therapy, sports administration, something along that area, just so I can stay in sports if I don't make it in college.
Well, Lenny, we obviously a lot of success there at Live Oak. We wish you more success over at Wichita State. Good luck to you at the senior season and the next level.
Thank you.
Coming up next will be Zach Hansen, pitcher for the Live Oak. 5-2 with a 1.95 ERA, going to Nicholls State, the Colonels, heading around the road to Thibodaux.
Yes, sir.
So 1.95 ERA, that's pretty good. Anything you keep it under 3 is usually good. So under 2 has got to be real good. Tell me what your strongest points are as a pitcher.
My strongest points is getting the batter behind in the count, usually 1-1, 1-2, and use my off speed effectively. It really helps me out.
So why Nicholls State? Talk to me about the Colonels.
Because when I went down on a visit down there, I really got a good bond with Coach Seth and Coach Prothrow and their pitching coach, Coach Zach, and I just love the campus and I love the atmosphere down there.
So tell me, as you move to the next level, what do you think you have to work on most to improve yourself to be a star at Nicholls State?
What I need to work on the most is probably put on a little bit more weight and get my velocity a little bit up and hit my spots a little bit more.
So tell me a little bit about Live Oak High School, the big run last year in the playoffs, and what you're expecting this year.
I'm expecting the same thing. We got a lot of guys that are willing to work and come at it every day, and got to touch up a few things here and there mentally, but last year we made a good little run with the seniors we had, and looking forward to bouncing back.
Well, Zach, good luck to you. Y'all made it to the state finals last year. Hope you return there this year.
Yes, sir.
As we move on, we're going to switch from baseball to softball. Miss Amanda Holliday, a pitcher for Live Oak, a 1.78 ERA, 30 strikeouts as a junior, chosen as All-State, All-Metro, and All-District, going to Jones County Junior College. Amanda, welcome to the program. Tell me a little bit about your performances as a pitcher as Live Oak and what you're expecting this season out of yourself.
Well, we've always been a strong team. It will be just as strong this year. We hope to win state this year as we've gotten close the past previous years.
Well, you know, years ago when I had a business, I was a corporate sponsor for Southeastern Girls Softball, so I know a little bit about it. And I can tell you right now, you can tell everybody here, pitching is the mainstay in softball. And you watch games, some of my girls can pitch double headers and never get tired. Tell me what makes you think you're going to be a star at Jones County Junior College. What's your best asset that you bring to the table?
Well, I'm a left-handed pitcher, and I can pitch the 60s and mid-60s.
And when people think 60, that's not real strong, but you're closer to the mound, so it's probably like 84, 85, right?
Yeah.
That ball gets on you, and I tell you, I watch them. Tell me about your rise ball. Do you have one of those? Because I know I probably couldn't hit one if I had a boat paddle.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends what day it is, I guess.
So tell me a little bit about Jones County Junior College.
Well, they're one of the top junior colleges in the nation, and their facilities are like top notch. It was amazing. I loved everything about there when I went there.
So where is Jones County Junior College?
Ellisville, Mississippi.
What part of Mississippi?
Ellisville.
Ellisville. So moving away from home,
Yeah.
What's going to be the biggest thing you're going to miss from being around in this area?
Definitely my friends, everyone I've grown up since when I was a little kid, and probably my parents. I'll get homesick eventually.
Not too far away?
It's about 3 hours away.
And what are you going to be majoring in?
Nursing.
In nursing? Yes. That's a hard
Yes.
program, even when you're not playing ball. To be able to do that and softball is a testament to what your work ethic, obviously. Tell me a little bit about what you expect this year as your Live Oak softball team.
A great season from all of us because we're very strong this year, just like last year, and to get that ring this year.
Well, Amanda, good luck to you up there at Jones County Junior College. Hope to be hearing good things out of you. Thank you for coming to the show tonight. And we'll be back in just a moment with some more Future Stars here on FPTV Channel 17.
Future Stars 2015 is underwritten in part by Anton Chiropractic Care in Hammond, Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Bootsie's Gas and Deli in Ponchatoula, Master Chef in AMITE, Just Add Gas in Albany with over 160 cars in stock, and Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE. Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings.
And we're back here at Buffalo Wild Wings. Moving on, Ponchatoula High School. We're here. Going to start with the girls here. We'll coach Patricia Landash, second year back in coaching there at Ponchatoula High School, and you got them ranked #1 in the state, 9-0 in district. Got to be a good feeling to have a good squad out there like you have this year.
Oh yes, sir. They're a fun group to coach. They work hard and they're really focused right now, and they're going the extra mile for what they need to take care of.
Well, you know, there's been some great basketball in this area. Albany's a traditional power. LaRonge's been good over here. Hammond was years good ago. Seems like you're building a pretty good, or capitalizing on a pretty good program down in Ponchatoula, building year after year, winning basketball games.
Yes, sir. We actually have 6 seniors this year, so we're gonna take a little dip next year. But we have a lot of young kids coming in that'll help us out.
So tell me a little bit about Jaya Francis, one of your stars that is moving on to the next level next year. Tell me a little bit about Jaya.
Jaya is truly a phenomenal player. She's always putting the team above herself all the time. She's a true leader on and off the court. She's averaging over 20 points a game, 16 rebounds. Jaya always seems to find a way to do what it takes to get that win for us.
Well, Coach, we thank you for coming in tonight and talking to us. We're going to talk to Jaya, but good luck to you in the playoffs. I know they're right around the corner.
Yes, sir.
And we hope to see y'all in the state championship this year. We're pulling for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
As we said, Jaya Francis will be coming up, talking to her. She is a power forward for the Lady Wave basketball team. She is currently the NOLA Player of the Week, averaging 21.5 points a game, 16 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 4 steals, and has scored her 1,000th career point earlier this season. Well, Jaya, sounds to me like you just do everything. Does anybody ever else get to touch the ball?
Oh, yes,
sir.
sir.
You give the assist?
Yes, sir.
So tell me a little bit about your experience here at Ponchatoula High School. Being ranked number 1 in the state's got to be a thrill for you.
Yes, my experience at Ponchatoula High been really well. I was able to play with a good group of girls this year. It was just good coaches. It was just a good environment this year.
So tell me what your strong suit is at the high school level. Is it your rebounding, your tenacity, your strength, finesse? Tell me something about, if nobody out there watching knows Jaya Francis, tell me what your strong suits are.
I would say my strong strengths are defense, rebounding, my passing game, getting my teammates involved. It's just pretty much when I do good on defense, I know my team got my back on offense.
Well, I see you wearing the black and gold, heading to Wichita State.
Yes, sir.
That's a long way from home. Why Wichita?
It was a good environment for me, education-wise and athletic-wise, and Coach Jody Adams and Bridget Gordon and Dorsey, I know they would be a good fit for me.
Okay, moving on to that next level, tell me what you need to improve on to make you a star at the college level. What is the one thing you think you could do better?
I think the one thing I think I need to do better on is opening up more, expanding my game out, and playing ball.
So Wichita State's going to be a long way from home. What are you going to miss most about this area here in Tachpo Parish?
I'm gonna mostly miss my teammates. Believe it or not, I miss my teammates and my family.
All right, moving on to college now. It's also your future in the basketball, but it's also your future step to whatever your life's going to be. What are you going for school?
I'm actually going for physical therapy. I feel like it'll be a good fit for me career-wise, and I want to learn more about, because I can still be around basketball even when I'm not able.
As somebody who just went through physical therapy, they are much appreciated, I promise you. So tell me one last thing here. Tell me about what you expect the rest of the season there from Ponchatoula. How far do you think you can go?
Oh, we're going all the way. No doubt about it. We're going all the way. If our defense kick up, we're going all the way. No doubt about it.
Gotta like the confidence. Jaya, thank you so much, and good luck to y'all in the playoffs. We got another Lady Wave here from the soccer team, Miss Jessica Hatcher. Now, I'm not a soccer aficionado. I've done a little broadcasting of it. A midfield defender, 28 career goals, 10 years in league ball, 1 year second team all-district, 1 year first team all-district, 2 years on the Louisiana ODP team. I don't know what that is.
It's Olympic developmental
Oh, that's
program.
awesome. And you're heading to Louisiana College. So tell me a little bit about what you are as a soccer player. What makes you stand out amongst the rest?
I think the most thing that helps me stand out is because of my speed. I can definitely catch up with a girl, even if it seems like, oh, she's taking off. No.
Well, you know, I laugh people that don't know soccer, and I wasn't a soccer player, but I watched enough. Y'all have to be in fantastic shape because you never stop running out there. And if you've got speed, you can run full time. Tell me about Ponchatoula's soccer program and where y'all are.
We've definitely improved a lot this year. We got a new coach. She did good with our team with what we had. I'm definitely proud to say that I played there for my senior year, and we did pretty good. We were 9-13-1 this year, which is definitely better than the last 3 years I've played. So
going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about Louisiana College and why you chose to go there.
Louisiana College is a private Baptist college. I liked it the most because the team was more of a family team, and it was a small college, and the coach, he's been recruiting me since I was a sophomore in high school. So I felt more comfortable going there, and yeah.
So going to the college game, what will be different at the next level? What's the big difference you think will be from the college to the high school level?
The game will definitely be a lot more fast-paced. The girls will have a lot more speed and better footwork, so it'll be different than high school and league soccer.
All right, and what do you want to do once you get up there, Louisiana College, academic-wise? What's your main focus once you get there?
I'm going to major in chemistry and then minor in engineering.
Chemistry and engineering?
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to have time for soccer with those two hard programs? Because I tell you what, that's a lot.
I'll definitely make time.
Well, congratulations on moving on to the next level of your career there in soccer. Jessica, we wish you all the luck in the world, and we will be back in a few moments with more future stars here on tonight's broadcast.
Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anton's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anton's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule.
That's Anton's Chiropractic Care, 105 South Cherry Street in Hammond, across from the Columbia Theater. Their phone number is 985-542-1640.
When you want it done right the first time, take it to Jim's Paint and Body Shop. With over 30 years of automotive body repair and painting experience, Jim's works on all makes and models. Jim's is family owned and operated, all work is guaranteed, estimates are free, and all insurance claims are welcome.
Jim's Paint and Body Shop, 55461 East Durbin Road in Independence. You can email them at jimspaint@att.net.
Bootsy's is your #1 fuel stop in Ponchatoula. Gas for your car or food for the body.
That's Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 985-386-3034. You can find them at 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula and on the web at gobootsies.com.
Tax season's here, and I know you finna get that big old check.
We packed, stacked, and crammed the lot full of cars at the low before tax season prices.
Remember, 0% financing, $100 every 2 weeks, and no credit check.
Just that gas, the name you know.
Tired of running through fast food drive-thrus and feeling unsatisfied afterwards? Then Master Chef is the place to go. Master Chef serves homemade breakfast, hot plate lunches, hamburgers, po' and seafood. They're open for breakfast and lunch on Monday through Saturday till 2 p.m. and dinner on Thursday and Friday till 9 p.m.
Master Chef is located at 1005 West Oak Street in AMITE.
When you need a pharmacy, Drive-In Drugstore has just what the doctor ordered. Located at 228 South 1st Street in AMITE, Drive-In Drugstore is ready to give you the personal attention and customer service you deserve. We fill all of your prescription needs promptly and carefully, and we're happy to answer questions or concerns you may have about a particular medication. We also stock an extensive selection of over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and herbal supplements for your health and well-being. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 8 to 2. We accept most prescription insurance plans and Medicare drug discount programs. Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE.
Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings. They are at 2730 West Thomas Street in Hammond. The phone number is 985-419-0101.
And we're back, another Future Stars. We're here with the Ponchatoula High football stars. We're going to start it out with the leader at quarterback, Christian Campbell. He is heading to Georgia Tech. 1,700 yards rushing, 1,000 yards passing, 22 rushing touchdowns, and 12 passing. Christian, a great career at Ponchatoula and a great season this year. You went undefeated during the regular season, didn't quite make it to where you wanted to in the playoffs, losing out to eventual champion Acadiana. You got banged up in that game, but you got to be happy with the way your season went this year.
Yeah, I'm very satisfied with the way our season went. Before the season started over the summer, we had intentions on winning district. And we came out, we won district, and once we won district, we had our mind set on going further into the playoffs, but we just fell a little short. But I'm pleased with the way it ended.
Well, I mean, I've been covering football in this area for a long time. I think this is probably the best Ponchatoula team I've ever seen. So congratulations to y'all. And let me tell you something, Georgia Tech, that's a big school, but I think it fits your talent perfectly as a multi-talented quarterback, run, pass. Tell me a little bit, is that why that was your choice?
Well, I mean, I went to Georgia Tech because at the time I wanted to get it over with, and out of my options, it was the best one. So I weighed my options, and I said, yeah, I want to go to Georgia Tech. So I went to Georgia Tech for an unofficial visit, and I ended up loving the place. And I mean, it's just a perfect fit for me. And I mean, I run a similar offense right now in high school, and they offered me the opportunity to play quarterback when other schools didn't. And that's a big known school to play quarterback at, so I'm just glad I had the opportunity.
Well, you know, they're not known that much for being a passing offense, but a couple of the best wide receivers in the NFL right now came from Georgia Tech. So you'll get to throw it a little bit over there, but you're multi-talented. What else do you think you have to work on going to Georgia Tech to be a star at the next level?
Well, it depends. I mean, usually at Georgia Tech, if you're a quarterback, if you go to the NFL, you usually switch positions. But, I mean, if you can play, you'll go. I mean, they find the talent. But, I mean, at Georgia Tech, I just think I got to work on my passing.
Now, Georgia Tech is one of the best schools in the country academic-wise. Tell me what you're going to do over there at Georgia Tech as far as your next career if football doesn't pan out. after Georgia Tech? What do you want to be?
Well, yeah, that's my first option. I plan on going there, and I'm going to major in business management. I'm going to actually, my sophomore year, I'm going to intern at one of the Fortune 500 companies for business. So once I graduate, that's where I plan on working.
Sounds just like a quarterback, got a game plan, and you had so much success there at Ponchatoula. Tell me what you're going to bring from Ponchatoula to Georgia Tech, what you learned at Ponchatoula that you think will help you at the next level. What was the big thing you learned down there at Ponchatoula?
Oh, well, at Ponchatoula, I learned to work hard. Nothing at Ponchatoula was ever given to me. I had to work for it, so that's what I plan on doing at Georgia Tech.
Well, Christian, much luck to you. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
And good luck to you at Georgia Tech. We'll be watching. Coming up next, Reggie Walker, defensive end at Ponchatoula, 15 sacks, 70 tackles heading to Kansas State. Reggie, a great season, but also I know a bittersweet season for you as you lost your dad this year, I know.
Yes, sir.
And you had to make him proud this year the way you played football, and y'all had a great year. Tell me a little bit about your senior season.
Of course. I just try to go out there, play my heart out, especially like you said with my dad that I really had to, give it all, make it a big season, make for him to look down on me. So, be my protector and angel.
And folks, don't be fooled by the soft-spoken. He's a beast on the field. Kansas State, that's a big school. You're going to be playing a lot of big ball games up there.
Yes,
and I know that coach up there is real good. What
Yeah.
made you choose Kansas State?
I feel like if I'm going to be away from home, I want to, be somewhere that preach family, and I think I could be able to go there and make an immediate impact on as soon as I get there as a freshman.
So, long way from home. Tell me what you're going to miss most about not being around here.
Family, most likely. Just about pretty much family. But Mom said I'll probably get over it after a while. So, it's her. We all sat down as a family and went over it, so I think we're going to be pretty good.
Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. One of my very good friends is a graduate of Kansas State, and he's from there. He lived there. Food's a lot different. You got to tell Mom to send you some care packages, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me about playing defense into college level. I know that you dominated a lot of people physically up there, but everybody's big in college. So what do you need to work on to make yourself better?
Get bigger, faster, and stronger like always. You can never be, fast. I've always been trying to get fast as I can, especially even when I was little. I always just loved to run. So now that I have a purpose to run, so I think I'm going to do the best I can at it.
Tell me about the academic side. What are you going to major in when you get up there?
I'm going to sports broadcasting, something like this. So,
hey,
just
come back and take my job. Trust me. If I can do it, anybody can. So, Reggie, we want to thank you so much. We enjoyed watching you over the years. You made some big plays there at Ponchatoula, and we will look forward to watching you also up there at Kansas State.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Julius Ashton, a defensive tackle for the Wave. 60 tackles, 8 sacks, heading down the road to Thibodeau and Nicholls State University. Now, you staying a little closer to home than these two guys.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit why you chose Nicholls State.
Mainly because it was closer. Like, it's not too far, but it's not. It's close enough for me to become my own person, but I can still come home to home-cooked meals and stuff when I want to.
Well, you down there in Cajun country, they're going to have some good food down there, too, so you'll be able to bulk up real good down there at Nicholls State. Tell me a little bit about being a senior on this team that y'all have this year. Like I told them earlier, probably the best Ponchatoula team I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like, we were just a big, happy family. Like, we fought in everything, but when it came to game time, we were all just one solid unit that couldn't be beat until.
So as you move to the next level as a defensive tackle, what do you need to do better to make yourself a success over at Nicholls State?
Mainly, I need to work on my speed and strength. But my D-line coach did an amazing job with my technique-wise. So I think,
So what do you want to do in school?
I'm majoring in biology to go into physical therapy.
Biology.
Yeah.
Y'all guys are amazing to me coming up with some of these things you're going into. I wouldn't even want to do biology, but physical therapy I know about, so good luck to you.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Nicholls State will be playing in around the area, so you'll get a lot of your fans to be able to go to your games.
Yes,
How
sir.
important is that to you?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I wanted to stay around too, so my family could come see me play.
Well, congratulations. You're a colonel now, and I
Yes,
wish you a
sir.
lot of good luck there at Nicholls State. We'll be back in just a moment with the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets, baseball and football in just a moment.
Future Stars 2015 is underwritten in part by Anton Chiropractic Care in Hammond, Jim's Paint and Body Shop, Bootsie's Gas and Deli in Ponchatoula, Master Chef in AMITE, Just Add Gas in Albany with over 160 cars in stock, and Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE. Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings.
And we are back with Oak Forest Athletic Director Tony Saline. Oak Forest having a great let's say year, not a calendar year. Last year, state runners-up in baseball, and this year won state championship in football. Tell us a little bit of what's going on up there at Oak Forest.
This year, our football team, we had an amazing year. They went 13-1 and won the state championship. Today on Saturday, we had two guys sign with Southeastern, Tyler Hassan and Ivy Wall. Tyler Hassan was our quarterback and defensive back. He put up some amazing numbers for us this year. And Ivy Wall was our punter and kicker. And he's an amazing punter and kicker as well.
Well, y'all did have a great year. I was able to see one of the playoff games this year. Was really impressed with the facilities up there. But not only football, you were runner-up in state last year in baseball, and you got 8 seniors, 6 of them already either are committed or have offers. So tell me a little bit about your baseball program.
Yes, we're excited about the baseball season coming up. You know, we got our first scrimmages next week. You know, last year we were state runners-up, and this year we have 8 seniors returning. And out of those 8 seniors, 6 of them are either signed or have offers to play college baseball next year.
Well, you know, that's a good thing that you got going on up there and building a tradition. You know how it is. You win one year, it makes you win the next year. So tell me, what about this group of seniors? What are they going to leave on the table for next year? What are they showing these young guys?
Well, one thing is, whenever you're state runner-up, you're pretty hungry to try to get back there, because whenever you get that close and you don't come up on top, you're going to work that much harder to try to get on top. Because, you know, when we saw the success that football had this year, I think whenever you have a state champion early on like football, it kind of carries over, and you know, kids expect it, and that helps out with all sports.
Well, we want to wish you all a lot of good luck in baseball this year. Hopefully you get back to that championship game and win it this year and capitalize on that state championship in football. And we're going to talk to some of your young guys here coming up for the baseball. Starting out first with Cade Newsom from Oak Forest, a catcher, batted .420 with 9 home runs, and he threw out 15 guys. Going to Northwestern State University, going to be a Demon. And Cade, I'm going to get this out the way first. I see you're a big guy. I coached your dad in baseball when he was a kid. And how did you get this size? Because he ain't nowhere big as you are.
I really don't know. I have some bigger family up there, my mom's side, and I guess I just got it from their side.
Tell me a little bit about yourself as a baseball player at the high school level. What do you expect out of yourself this year, and can you improve on those stats?
I expect bigger numbers than I had last year. I had a good season last year, but I expect to have a much better season this year.
So head to Northwestern State. Tell me why Northwestern.
I had a few junior colleges talking to me, and it's just that was a really good Division I school. It's kind of hard to pass up an opportunity like that to play college baseball in Division I.
So heading up to that next level at Northwestern, you see the big batting average, the power numbers. What do you think is your best asset when you move to the next level? Is it your power numbers or is it your average?
It's probably my power, I would have to say.
And I see here throwing out 15 runners from the catcher's position. That's quite a lot. So do you find yourself throwing people out be your big thing, or do you call a good game back there?
I have a pretty good combination of both. I mean, I have a strong arm behind the plate, but I tend to manage the pitchers really well.
So let me ask, state championship last year, you came up short. What are you focused on this year as a team?
Got to get back and win it this year.
And what do you have to do better to do that?
You know, we just had this is the first time all the players have been together. I think we're gonna gel a lot more now. I think we'll be more a team now and get after it.
So you're heading up to North Louisiana. You're gonna be away from home. What are you gonna miss about around here when you get up to North Louisiana?
Probably just family and friends. That's probably about it. I mean,
and what are you going to do in school up there? You haven't picked out a major yet?
I'm probably going to major in business.
Well, congratulations on a great season last year and hopefully a good season this year. And we will hopefully see y'all in the playoffs going up there, maybe another shot at state title.
Thank you.
Coming up next, Brennan Kelly, a middle infielder for Oak Forest, hit .375, stole 25 bases. He's heading down to Thibodeau. He's going to be a colonel at Nicholls State. So, Brennan, state championship last year, you come up a little bit short. You got your senior year ahead of you, but
yes,
you
sir.
already got this knocked out of the way, who you're going to. So does that take any pressure off of your season this year?
Yes, sir, of course. You know, I'm just going to, sit back and relax this year and, hope for have a great year. You know, we have a great team, and we got 6 guys already signed to go play college baseball at the next level, and that's huge to have in your high school baseball team. And I think everybody's going to relax this year, and it's going to be kind of laid back, but we're going to focus and get the job done, and we're going to compete for another state championship title.
Middle infielder. Where do you project yourself at the next level? What, second or at short?
I'd say I'm a second at the next level. You know, good feet, good speed.
So tell me why Nicholls State? What drew you down to Thibodaux?
Oh, the baseball program is great over there. They have a great coach. You know, the facilities and the campus is beautiful, and it had me sold when I was there. So.
One thing I noticed about Nicholls when I been around down there, Thibodaux and the area with the college is a lot like Hammond and Southeastern.
Right,
it's a small town, but got everything you'd want out of a big town. So I think you'll enjoy yourself down there.
Oh, yes, sir.
What are you going to be looking forward to going to school down there?
Oh, I'm looking to, I want to maybe be a physical therapist and go along those lines and just enjoy my years in college, because it'll go away quick, just like high school. So.
Absolutely will. Well, good luck to y'all coming up in your upcoming season. I hope you get back to that state championship game.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Coming up next will be Jeb Malley, the center fielder for the Oak Forest Yellow Jackets, hit 340 with 38 stolen bases, heading to Meridian Community College. So, Jeb, have a seat there. Tell me about Meridian Community College. That's not one that you hear all the time. How did you find out about that and why there?
Well, I got what's that again?
Tell me a little bit about Meridian Community College. How did you find that school? That's not one we hear about a lot around here.
Actually, my head coach and Coach Dillon roommated together in college, and he told me about him and wanted me to go up there and try out for him, and offered me on the spot. And it's actually, I love it down there. It's a good place. I'm actually from Kill, Mississippi. So I came down here. I actually live with Coach Tony. So it ain't that far from my house. Kind of used to being on my own now.
So it won't be a big leap for you to be on your own over there as much as maybe some of these other guys, huh?
No.
Well, I'm looking at this 38 stolen bases center fielder. Must cover a lot of ground out there in center field. Would you consider that one of your best assets?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
So hitting 340, what are the power? Are you a power hitter or are you just a contact hitter?
Contact hitter.
Bat at the top of the lineup?
Yes, sir.
So heading down to Meridian, tell me a little bit about going to the state championship last year and what you expect out of your team this year.
Well, we had a good ride last year, we kind of had a young team. We had 2 seniors that started, and I think we all came together a little bit last year, but I think we should be able to make a pretty good run at it this year again.
Well, Jeb, we wish you a lot of success on the road there at Meridian, and good luck to you this year at Oak Forest.
Yes, sir.
Coming up next will be Colton Kendrick, third base, left fielder, first baseman, hit .419 with 13 homers and 62 RBIs, walked 32 times, so obviously you have a good eye, and you're staying home here to go to Southeastern.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about why you chose Southeastern.
Well, I mean, they gave me a better offer, and it's just right here at home, be close to all my family and friends.
Well, they also have had some success the last few years, made it to the tournament one year. So staying right here at home,
yes, sir.
Was that important to you when you picked out a school?
Yes. Well, not really, not necessarily. I just felt more comfortable with the coaching staff. They just showed a lot of interest in me, and I just felt real comfortable around them.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. I see you play multiple positions. What is your favorite, and where do you project yourself in college?
Probably third base. Yes, sir.
The hot corner.
Yes, sir. I love it.
Tell you what, you gotta be here to play third base, man, because I like to get out the way.
Yes, sir.
So 62 ribbies, 13 home runs, 33 walks.
Yes, sir.
That's a little pop there. Do you see yourself as a power hitting third baseman?
Yes, sir. Very
Tell me a little bit about last season, going to the state championship.
Oh, I wasn't there last year. I was at Larandra High School, actually.
So you're going this year. So
yes,
you're jumping on a team that has some success this year.
Yes, sir.
So maybe you might be the key to helping them get over the hump this year and getting that state title.
Hopefully.
So green and gold Southeastern, this is Colton Kendrick. And we'd like to thank all these guys for coming out. We wish them all good luck. We wish all the players we interviewed tonight good luck at the next level. We're proud of what they've done, and we're proud to say that we've covered them over the years. Good luck to everybody, and we'll see y'all next year.
Injured on the field, hurt on the job, been in a car accident? The doctors at Anton's Chiropractic Care will help you get back to pre-injury performance level. With treatments including chiropractic adjustments, physical therapy, and massage therapy, you will quickly begin seeing results. Anton's even schedules Saturday appointments to ensure that your treatment will not interfere with your schedule.
That's Anton's Chiropractic Care, 105 South Cherry Street in Hammond, across from the Columbia Theater. Their phone number is 985-542-1640.
When you want it done right the first time, take it to Jim's Paint and Body Shop. With over 30 years of automotive body repair and painting experience, Jim's works on all makes and models. Jim's is family owned and operated, all work is guaranteed, estimates are free, and all insurance claims are welcome.
Jim's Paint and Body Shop, 55461 East Durbin Road in Independence. You can email them at jimspaint@att.net.
Bootsy's is your #1 fuel stop in Ponchatoula. Gas for your car or food for the body.
That's Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 985-386-3034. You can find them at 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula and on the web at gobootsies.com.
Tax season's here, and I know you finna get that big old check.
We packed, stacked, and crammed the lot full of cars at the low before tax season prices.
Remember, 0% financing, $100 every 2 weeks, and no credit check. Just that gas, the name you know.
Tired of running through fast food drive-thrus and feeling unsatisfied afterwards? Then Master Chef is the place to go. Master Chef serves homemade breakfast, hot plate lunches, hamburgers, po' and seafood. They're open for breakfast and lunch on Monday through Saturday till 2 p.m. and dinner on Thursday and Friday till 9 p.m.
Master Chef is located at 1005 West Oak Street in AMITE.
When you need a pharmacy, Drive-In Drugstore has just what the doctor ordered. Located at 228 South 1st Street in AMITE, Drive-In Drugstore is ready to give you the personal attention and customer service you deserve. We fill all of your prescription needs promptly and carefully, and we're happy to answer questions or concerns you may have about a particular medication. We also stock an extensive selection of over-the-counter medications, vitamins, and herbal supplements for your health and well-being. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Saturdays from 8 to 2. We accept most prescription insurance plans and Medicare drug discount programs. Drive-In Drugstore in AMITE.
Our host for the evening is Buffalo Wild Wings. They are at 2730 West Thomas Street in Hammond. The phone number is 985-419-0101.